The Tigers offense will have the first crack at it in this one. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can...
And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Auburn sends out the punting unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. So Missouri's offense will go to work for the first time today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
The Tigers in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pucks it out of the air. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Dennis. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking for room. It's Duff. Makes his man miss. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Tigers are on the move.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And he's brought down after a nice game. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. The RPO, it's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got it on the run. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. This crowd knows when to bring it. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, let's chat a little big picture Auburn. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys...
There he goes. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Each Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. Can't get him to the ground. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
The Tigers will hustle to the line. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking to throw for it. Zings it complete to the right. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to...
Lets it fly deep downfield. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Give to the single back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, going up top. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. The 40.
Not only do they get the interception, but they're able to get a huge return. Remember, this team practices this all week, right? Once they get the interception, they've got guys turning their heads, and they're looking for blocks. They're looking for people to get a hat on down the field. And with that INT, they now flip it. That could be a big point swing in this game.
The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. It's complete to the right. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. Let's talk for a second about Auburn. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time four-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Caught in the backfield. It's Hale. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Trying to barge in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the counter. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Missouri wants to go fast. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
He does a good job of scrambling around and trying to make a play. But I tell you what, you don't want to take too many shots like that. Those big hits, oof. If you get up now, you dang sure going to feel them later.
And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. 3rd down play from the gun. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They took a shot to the end zone and toss to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Catch in the middle. It's Hale. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Hit as he throws. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
that play had zero shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Here comes the heat. Got him downfield. Wide open on the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. Oh, he's got a chance. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the second half. A quick pass to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Tigers want to crank the tempo. The give to the tailback. Ran through the contact. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Missouri! Once he got some room, it was... First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a man. It's Karapateas. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got him down quickly after the pick, but man, do you have to take care of the ball down here, and they didn't. They'll mark it at the 27. Leaves it with the back. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Caught in the backfield. It's Amatova. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but...
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Auburn! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Out of the end zone. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. The Tigers headed quickly to the line. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He's got it near midfield. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So here comes the Auburn offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Here comes the option. Power football with the run. Breaks into the open. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off play action. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. Floating away. And the rush will get to him at the 25. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They're deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Dennis. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll run play action. Got his man downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quick release on the RPO. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. This is a designed run.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. It's caught. Turning it on. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down. Out Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's the handoff. Shakes off the defender. Touchdown, Tigers! They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
The extra point is good, and it's important. The lead is a touchdown now at 6. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Got his man. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They've got the screen set up. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hale. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The defense coming out to protect the lead, but this offense still has plenty of time, likely their final drive. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Wants to keep it in the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. He's got it. 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. There he goes. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe...
Touchdown, Auburn! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And such a great job by the offense, able to execute there and score a touchdown late in this game. You know, you try to simulate that in practice, but you just can't do it. Guys are going to have to step up when it matters the most under the bright lights, and they did it there. 1 point away from taking the lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got it. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throwing right. Oh, it goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. Got it! Touchdown, Tigers! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Dropping back, it's Karapateas. He's got it. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Going to try to get it himself. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Deep zone coverage here by the defense. Unloads quickly. Still running at the 40. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a 1st down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some 1st downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Skips away from pressure. Had to throw it before he wanted. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away.
Going for it all. Into the end zone. He's got it. No time left on the clock, and they're down by 1.
And listen to the crowd. They're going absolutely nuts. If they get the extra point, they tie this thing. In all likelihood, it's going to overtime, and they've got the home field crowd behind them. What a huge advantage in this moment.
No time left on the clock. The extra point will send it to overtime. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe 1 possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He caught it! Touchdown, Auburn! And they're on top here in overtime. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Snags it. Touchdown, Missouri! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
Got to be impressed with the level of execution here in the second drive of OT. One play, score a touchdown, and now it's decision time, David. You kick the extra point and keep this thing going, or do you go for 2 and try to win?
Yeah, and you're right. The response was amazing. I mean, you give up a touchdown, you have a tendency to get down on yourself. No. First play, great execution. Now, do I go for the win? Do I play this safe, or do I go try to take this moment right now and get the W?
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. There's the pressure. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Staring at a 3rd and long here in this first overtime possession. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Down by a field goal, and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. He'll keep it himself. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The opening possession of overtime, you don't want to lose it on a touchdown, so they'll try to keep the drive alive on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. Looks as if Auburn will have enough for the first down.
How nice is it to have a running back with this guy's skill set, right? That's not a guaranteed give-me 4th down conversion either, but still, they trust in him to find the crease and keep this drive alive.
He'll try the left side, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. He's got it and still on his feet. He got it in! Ball game! What a clutch play as they win it in double overtime! kitchen knife, you would be slicing the tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers